Hi, this is Melissa and Janice with Beautifully Broken Authentically You Ministries, and we are going to have a conversation. Are you excited about having a conversation?
I always love having conversations.
Can we talk about Proverbs 31?
We could, yeah.
Because, first of all, I'm inspired because my t-shirt is Proverbs 31:28.
Sweet.
Her children rise up and call her blessed.
Did you read upside down and backwards?
I mean, I've had this shirt for a while. I already know what it says.
Okay. Just saying. I was going to give her mad props, but she didn't want it. That's okay.
It's okay. So anyway, I want to talk about Proverbs 31 starting in verse 10. A wife of noble character.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't think it just has to mean wife. I think it can mean
woman.
A woman of noble character. So let's read it. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She is more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. She is like a merchant's ship, bringing her food from afar. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. She goes to inspect a field and buys it with her earnings. She plants a vineyard. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burns late into the night. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. Her husband is well known at the city gates, where he sits with other civic leaders. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. I want to be her.
I bet you do.
But I don't make homemade clothes.
That's what you're concerned about?
I mean, yeah, it actually is. Yeah. I mean, I really strive to do all of this stuff, but I don't even strive to make homemade clothes.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, but you do like cook really good, like really good food, like legit really good food. And you always prepare things, and you're a hard worker, so you are qualified in this area here.
Except for making homemade clothes.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Back in that time, like, a woman's job was maybe sometimes, like, making clothes, right? You didn't get to go to Walmart and buy some clothes. You had to learn how to make clothes.
True.
So, the times have changed.
I can sew. Like, I can patch a hole.
And how often do you do that?
I don't know. I've done it before.
I've never seen you do that. But that's not the point.
Have you known me my whole life?
No.
Okay, then stop.
This is what sisters do. But you do like the color purple.
I do. Purple is royalty.
Exactly.
Tell me what stood out to you.
Well, I love that it's talking about just the everyday life of a woman.
Yeah.
You know, like whether you're a stay-at-home mom or a working mom or not even a mom, just a woman. Like, you know, like just going about doing daily things. Like people don't take into account that a woman does a lot for her family. And and yes, a man does too, but like this is focused on women and the strength of a woman, right? I like how she is energetic and strong, hard worker. She burns her lamp late into the night, and she's always extending the helping hand to the poor and opening her arms to the needy, regardless of how she feels.
Right.
Because as women, I mean, I can relate to this, is that, like, and I'm not even a mom, is I can relate to being completely exhausted by the end of the day. Even if I only worked a couple of hours, if I'm in my own strength, I will be exhausted. And then add to that, I can only imagine, kids asking, Mama, 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 you know? Like, and then if you got some pets, you got a dog, you know? I can't imagine what that is like.
True.
You know?
I can't imagine actually. But I can imagine multiple kids. I mean, today for my job, I watched two kids. And that was really difficult.
Yeah, but you had so much fun.
I did have so much fun. But my bed will be so comfortable later. I mean, I can't lie about that, but it was so fun. It was so joyous, and I just loved it. And then I just broke out in a worship session with them.
I love that. I love that.
I was like, okay, because I was wearing a different t-shirt. Like, my t-shirt is the Proverbs 31:28 right now. Her children rise up and call her blessed.
And you were praising.
But my t-shirt earlier today, I had to change it. But earlier today, my t-shirt said, Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders.
Oh, yes.
So, the little girl that I was watching today asked me where my t-shirt said, so I read it to her, and then I said, would you like me to play you the song that this t-shirt is from? So we played Oceans by Hillsong.
Love that.
And that's where we broke out in worship, and it was so fun. And I was just dancing with the kids, and she's like, Miss Melissa, you're so silly. And I was like, I just love being silly. And praising God at the same time.
Yeah, well, those kids are lucky to have you because you are very contagious.
Lucky or blessed?
Blessed in the luck. And luck in the blessed.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
That is the wrong word, but yes, blessed.
I like verse 30 where it talks about charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, because we often think of, you know, like, oh, I'm having a bad hair day, or oh, I don't look so great today. Oh, don't look at me at this angle because I look fat or whatever. And you're like, but you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, you know? But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised.
Right, because she cares more about the Lord and more about helping and serving others than she does about herself.
Correct. Yes. I love that. I love that so much.
That's a nice little, But it's true because I like how it also says in the last verse, the 31, reward her for all she has done and let her deeds be publicly declaring her praise. So it's not that like the woman does all these things to be praised publicly. Right. But if you're consistently showing your character and doing the things you know to do and like helping people when it doesn't benefit you. Right. Like it doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. People are going to notice and people are going to be like, her character, I know her. She is going to do it regardless. Right. And so that's how you do get noticed. Not that people, you know, now there's lots of like influencers and whatever, right? And people are always out trying to get attention. You don't need to get attention when God is within you.
Yeah.
Because God will bring the attention in the timing that's needed.
Right. Yes.
So, I loved it.
I just love this. I mean, we're all familiar with the Proverbs 31, and everybody's like, oh, the Proverbs 31 woman, she's so amazing, and I just strive to be her. Well, I mean, I strive to be her too. I want to be the Proverbs 31 woman. But, there are some things, and it's okay because we're all unique and we all have our own little quirks and our own little, just features, and so I don't know, I think even when we strive in the Christian life to be like Jesus, because that's ultimately what we want to do, we can realize, God didn't create us to be perfect,
True.
we'll never be perfect, but we do have guides and we have ways to show us what we can strive for.
That is true. And I love how the verse 25 and 26 of, being with strength and dignity, laughing without fear of the future. Like, okay, first of all, who doesn't laugh because they're fearful? I know I laugh when I'm feeling awkward or whatever. And but if you're consistently showing your character to not be deceptive and all these things, it then is full circle because it repeats here in you can learn and train yourself not to laugh or fear the future.
Right.
Because you know where your strength is found.
Yeah.
And it's not in ourself, it's in God within us.
Yeah, I know that we've been talking a lot about His mercies are new every day, our strength is renewed every day and stuff. So what we have to remember is that when we start worrying about the future and fearing the future, it's because we actually don't have the strength yet for the future. God hasn't given us the strength to deal with whatever can happen in the future. Most of the time we're making up stuff anyway because we think it's going to happen, but God has His own plans and His own timing, and it's definitely not ours.
That is so true. And I know that you already know this, but maybe they don't know this, is that I've been thinking a lot lately about, God's thoughts and His stuff is not ours. And that's scriptural. We can always have our own plans, but, then we forget in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or we're so focused on our way that we don't see His way.
Okay, but let's go back a second because you said, oh, well, I know you already know this. Well, yeah, maybe I do already know that. And maybe you people already know that too. But it's a great reminder and you never can hear it enough.
Right. I love the constant reminders because, I need to consistently remind myself and repeat what I know.
Yes. I mean, and when we have those negative thoughts, what are we supposed to do when we have those negative thoughts and we just can't get rid of them or whatever? Then we just combat them with the truth. So you find promises that God has given you and you repeat those back and and eventually those negative thoughts will go a little bit dimmer.
Yes.
But it's a lot of work.
It is.
But I think I say it often is that you choose it, right? And you have to choose where if you're going to find joy and where your joy is going to come from, because we have it, we're created with it, we already have all the joy, right? But you just have to choose if you want to have it or not.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah. Thanks for talking about Proverbs 31. All right, if you have any comments on this, let us know. We'd love to hear from you.